أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ثم الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين ثم أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. Welcome to your Quran studio and welcome to the introduction to the 10 Qiraat. Inshallah, we name this introduction to the 10 Qiraat because we are going to be teaching you, inshallah, how to recite the Holy Quran fluently with Tajweed using all the 20 methods of recitation, that is the 10 Qiraat, inshallah. And we call it Introduction to the 10 Qiraat because we will be telling you and teaching you step by step how to recite all the Riwayat, inshallah. So, but before we continue, we are going to be introducing the Qiraat to you, inshallah. So what is a qira'ah, or what are the qira'ats? What can you refer to the qira'at? So qira'at simply refer to the different styles of which the Holy Quran can be recited. That is because the Quran was revealed to Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam not just with one method which most of us are familiar with, that is Hafs. Quran was revealed not just with one method but different methods. And the Prophet ﷺ also taught his Sahabas how to recite the Holy Quran in different or various ways which has different meaning. And the Sahabas also taught others how to recite the Holy Quran just the way the Prophet ﷺ taught them. And those people who were taught by the Sahabas taught others. That is how it has been going until it reached our turn. Our question is now, what are the reasons of having different ways of reciting the Holy Quran? Why different qira'ats? Why different recitation? Why different riwayat? Why? Why not just have a single riwayah which everyone will be reciting? The answer is, number one, to make recitation easy for everyone. This is because there are different people around the world, different tribes, different accents. So having different methods of recitation or different riwayats will help everyone to be able to pronounce the Quranic letters correctly, no matter where you are from. For instance, let's give an example. It might be very easy for someone to say mu'minun, while it will be very hard for someone to say mu'minun. So having another method will make that other person to be able to recite the Quran correctly. For instance, there is the riwayah that say mu'minun and there is another one that say mu'minun. As you can see, if mu'minun is very hard for you to pronounce, you can use mu'minun. That is, you recite using different riwayah. That is to make the pronunciation very easy for you. If you are in Saudi Arabia, there might be a letter that will be very easy for you to pronounce, while someone in Nigeria, the letter will be very hard for him to pronounce. So having different ways of recitation with different methods will make everyone to be able to recite the Holy Quran no matter where that person is from. And another reason is that to enrich the meaning of the Holy Quran, having different recitation, different methods of recitation will make the Quran make the meaning of Quran to be obvious. That is to say, some words differ when reciting different riwayah. For instance, if you say Malik Yawmiddin and Malik Yawmiddin, these are two riwayat. There is one that says Maliki and there's another one that says Maliki. As you can see, same Maliki and Maliki. Maliki is enriching the other word which is Maliki. Another example, there is a riwayah that says in ja'akum fasiqun binaba'in fatabayyanu, and there's another riwayah that says fatathabbatu. As you can see, fatabayyanu is enriching the fatathabbatu. If you say fatabayyanu and fatathabbatu, these are different riwayat, each of which is enriching one another. So having different qira'at will make the meaning to come clear, to become obvious, and to make it to clarify the meaning of the Holy Quran. So there are 10 qira'ats and 20 riwayats. 10 qira'at. Each qira'ah derives its name from qari, that is a reciter, and each qari, that reciter, each of which has 2 riwayats. We have 10 reciters. Each reciter has 2 students, which are known as riwayat. These riwayats are students of these qira'at. So that means each riwayah, each qira'ah has 2 riwayats. Let me explain. These are the 10 qira'at. The first one is qira'ah of Nafi'. This Nafi' has 2 students, which are Qalun and Warsh. Qalun and Warsh. And the other one is Ibn Kathir. Ibn Kathir is a qira'ah. Ibn Kathir as a qira'ah is also having 2 riwayat, which are Bazzi and Qumbul. Another qira'ah is Abu Amr. Abu Amr is also having 2 riwayat, which are Ad-Duri and Susi. The other qari, the other qira'ah is also Ibn Amir. Ibn Amir is also having 2 riwayats, which are Ibn Zakwan and Hisham. The other qira'ah is Asim, is having 2 riwayat also, which are Shu'ba and Hafs. I believe most of us are familiar with Hafs. And the other qira'ah is Hamza, which is having also 2 students, which are Khalaf and Khallad. The other qira'ah is Kisa'i. Al-Kisa'i is also having 2 riwayat, which are Abu al-Harith and Ad-Duri. The other qira'ah is Abu Ja'far. Abu Ja'far is also having 2 riwayat, which are Ibn Wardan and Ibn Jammaz. The other qira'ah is Yaqub. Yaqub is also having 2 riwayats, which are Ruwais and Ruh. Then the last one is qira'ah of Khalaf al-Ashir. He's also having 2 riwayat, which are Idris and Ishaq. These are the 10 qira'at and 20 riwayat. Now that we have an idea of what qira'at and riwayat are, the next step is to start learning the tajweed rules of how to recite using all the 10 qira'ats. That is, how to recite using all the 20 riwayats. So inshallah, we are going to take all the qira'ats one after the other, from Warsh to Khalaf al-Ashir. Our reason in learning and teaching these qira'ats is to preserve all the qira'at and make it familiar to people all over the world, because most people are not familiar with this. They are only familiar with Hafs. When they see you reciting differently from them, they feel like you are making mistake. So for us to clarify and to preserve and to make it go viral, just the way the Sahaba did, we have to teach others. When you learn, you teach. We also want everyone to be able to read the Quran fluently with Tajweed. This is why we are going to be teaching Tajweed also. Another reason is we want you to learn without stress. You can learn within the comfort of your home. All you need is to have your pen, paper, computer, or your mobile phone, and good intention. Intention matters. Also, because we want the Quran to intercede for us on the day of judgment. This is because the Prophet ﷺ said, read the Quran, for verily it will come on the day of standing, that is on the day of judgment, as an intercessor for its companions. If you are a companion of Quran, then Quran will intercede for you on the day of resurrection. Also, because we want all of us to be from the best of people. If you want to be among the best of people in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then teach Quran to others and learn it too. That is in hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, the best of you are the ones who learn the Quran and teach it to others. Also, because you want to get a high rank in paradise, inshallah, and if you want to get high rank as well, then you need to memorize and also recite the Quran effectively with tajweed, just the way the Prophet ﷺ taught the Sahabas. This is because the Prophet ﷺ said, it will be said to the companions of Quran, read and elevate through the levels of the paradise and beautify your voice as you used to do when you were in the dunya. For verily, your position in paradise will be the last verse you recite. So we want each and every one of us to be able to recite the Quran fluently so as to have these rewards. So inshallah, on our subsequent videos, we are going to be having 4 steps in every of our lessons. Inshallah, the first step is going to be knowing the tajweed rules. We are going to be teaching the tajweed rules. For instance, if we are starting with Riwayat of Warsh, then we are going to learn the tajweed rules of Warsh. The next step will be getting examples of the tajweed rules, and the third step will be practical recitation of the qira'at. For instance, we are learning the Riwayat of Warsh, then we are going to know the tajweed, get examples, and then practicalize what we've learned. And the fourth step will be question and answer session. You can leave a question, observation, comment, or suggestion. This is because no one is perfect. Everyone, all of us, we are learners. We might make some mistakes which you notice, so you have the right to comment, suggest, or tell us how to amend our mistakes. By the end of every qira'ah, inshallah, you will be able to know its tajweed rules and also to recite it fluently. You will also be able to get a certificate directly from your Quran studio, inshallah. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to benefit all those who watch, read, practice, and spread the knowledge they learn. May Allah accept our deeds and shower blessings on us to make this act beneficial to the Ummah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, share, and inform others so as to benefit from these too.